Welcome back. LT Volk here with episode 59 of the Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough. In this episode, we're gonna head to the House of Grief and confront the Sharran forces there. So let's exit Jaheira's house. At that point, I'm gonna swap in Shadowheart for Karlach. We're gonna go to the House of Grief and meet Mother Superior there. I believe Jaheira and Minsk will have something to say. Obviously Shadowheart, that's part of her personal quest, will have some interactions with Mother Superior as well. And then once that's done, I'm gonna swap in my A-team for the actual fight. So it's gonna be my character, Karlach, Shadowheart, and Gale.
It was just a pebble.
So now that we're out here, let's take a quick, or go to the camp rather, and grab Shadowheart. And the reason I'm doing it up here, I'm not sure if being underground changes the layout of the camp, and I don't want to spend too much time looking for the companions that I need. Oh, that looks like Karlach with an X. Alright, Shadowheart.
So Jaheira is willing to embrace mortality, the ultimate form of retirement, and that's thanks to impressing her through your actions. Quite the compliment.
Yes, it is. But remember when you told me night orchids were your favorite flowers?
Rings a bell? Why?
It just so happens I have one right here.
Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
It's just a token. I don't expect anything in return.
Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same.
Alright, and join me.
It seems like you have ample company already. Well,
And it's kind of funny. Shadowheart was trolling us a little bit. Let's talk to Will real quick to see if he's got something to say about Jaheira.
Who among us hasn't wondered what it would be like to live forever? But I think you've got the right idea. Better I live fully and meaningfully than to pine for an always and forever I could never achieve.
Yep, sounds good. Alright, let's leave camp and continue on to the House of Grief here. Gonna take this shortcut through the courtyard and then head north. Because I believe that's where we need to go.
And you have truly cleansed yourself of Sharran.
Yep, there we go.
I suppose you're right. On both counts.
Then for one day only, you may carry him in your pocket. So long as it is clean, padded, well aired, and full of nuts.
Minsk's banter is pretty funny. Alright, let's talk to Arvis.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
Let's do an investigation to study the man's appearance here. And let's get guidance from Jaheira, I guess. Doesn't really matter who we get it from. It was just enough to succeed.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior council member. But right now, he's without care, entranced by a tree.
What are you looking at?
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed.
Are you feeling well? You seem distracted.
Oh, just tired, I suppose. It's been quite a long day. Or at least I think it has. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you?
Can't say that I do.
I see. It must have just slipped my mind. These things happen.
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
What do you remember?
Well, I remember I was sad. But in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me, seemed very helpful. Though, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who could help?
There must be, you would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case.
Alright, and I think we're gonna leave it at there. And it's just kinda shows you what the House Grief is all about. It's kinda similar to Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, where they provide a service for the rich to wipe out the memories of anything that causes grief, you know? Alright, let's talk to this Miri person.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time.
Let us pass.
As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you.
The mapping of the what?
This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy. Be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave.
Alright, fair enough. Let's go. And I believe there is gonna be a scene coming up.
Have a seat.
And after
Mapping will
it,
begin
we'll swap in our A-team. So let's sit on this granite bench.
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me. I think I'm supposed to do this.
Go ahead.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
We're gonna remain silent.
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it. At any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior. Of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name. In full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior... Viconia DeVere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good.
Viconia DeVere. If only Shar would bless me with the forgetting of your face.
You? Who would have recognized your foul scent, if not for all this evil Sharran incense?
Always a pleasure to see old acquaintances. But you would be wise to not interfere in what is to come. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
Oh, a projection. Let us find her in the flesh then. So I can give her a hug.
And there we have it. Viclonia is a character from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. She was like an evil companion. And a cleric of Shar. Kind of like Shadowheart is. Okie dokie.
I want to have a word.
I'm gonna grab Gale and Shadowheart back. No, Karlach. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, Gale, let's go.
A hero of legend, passing the figurative torch onto us. We'd best not disappoint her. The thought of a scolding from Jaheira's ghost is not one I particularly relish.
Alright, let's go.
Would that I could. One!
And we'll need to level up Gale, I guess. But we'll get to it. Alright, Karlach. Let's go, girl. I need your throwing arm.
Just when I think I can't respect Jaheira anymore, she hits me with a grenade right to the heart. I couldn't agree with her more. There's more to life than time. It isn't about how long you're here. It's about what you do with whatever time you've got. And Jaheira? Well, I don't think anyone spent their hours better than her.
So, what do you think of your hero Jaheira's house?
I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
Alright, let's go.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
And now we're gonna exit the camp. We'll have Gale level up real quick. I think he should get a spell, some level 6 spells, as well as a new feat. So for the spells, we'll take the Sunbeam and we'll take Otto's Irresistible Dance, sure. And for the feat, ability improvement to get his intelligence all the way up to 20. Alright, like I said, real quick. But I believe we need to put a spell slot in here. And we'll take the Global Vulnerability, or prepare that one. Now, Gale's gonna cast Mage Armor on himself. There we go. My character is gonna give him Lone Strider.
Still alive, so that's progress.
And I need to check something real quick here. Yep, we gotta take a short rest as well.
Time to get going.
Alrighty. Gale, why don't you summon another Air Myrmidon? Because it's gonna make the upcoming fight a lot easier.
No one back home will.
Alright, and now we're ready to continue on. And up here, there are certain conversations or comments that Shadowheart will make if you go into these doors. And I think there is some minor loot in there that can be fairly useful. So, let's try to open up the door. An easy success. And then go right in.
Having disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any armor. That's what they always told us. I think this was my favorite part. Putting these on. Pretending to be someone else. I suppose that's been my whole life.
Yep, there we go. Like I said, Shadowheart does a little comment about her being here. And I'm gonna open up these chests here and loot them. Because I think they got some decent stuff in them. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, we got these alchemical ingredients, and some gold. And a peridot. I got myself a peridot.
Not be cursed.
And now we'll continue down to the actual cloister.
Remember
And
this place now. A whole stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over.
yep. And this looks really familiar. Looks like the Gauntlet of Shar. Or Grimforge as well.
Keep going. The Mother Superior is expecting you.
Alright. Fair enough. She can expect me. Alright. And once we initiate the conversation, the fight will start. Some people have a lot of issues with this fight just because there are a lot of enemies here. So what we're gonna do is drop like Hunger of Hadar right here in the center. The Air Myrmidons will drop Raging Vortices kind of on flanks right here to create a zone of silence. And then we'll try and take out these enemies on the flank as quickly as possible. So before we do that, once again, Gale needs to drink some stuff. Or up here, let's yeah. Throw this water bottle right here. Come on. And that's just to get more electrical charges for Gale. Alright, I think we more or less ready. Let's do it.
These boots have seen everything.
They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shar. How she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shar's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick. Not for you.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it.
Shadowheart has nothing to prove to the likes of you.
Such misplaced camaraderie. How about this? Surrender this one to me, now, and you can leave freely. And consider Lady Shar's forces your allies in the battles to come.
Never!
As you like. Lilala! For Shar!
Okie dokie. The battle starts, and it looks like we got a pretty decent roll on the initiatives. So, first of all, Shadowheart, cast your Spirit Guardians on yourself. Click heals, and then tag some of these enemies right here with your Spirit Guardians, and then tag those enemies as well. Stack some radiant orbs on them and kinda stay out of line of sight and turn.
Go from here.
I don't fancy that, Jones.
Gale's gonna back up and go into this puddle, and now it's electrified, and he'll be able to get some more electrical charges out of it. My character is gonna pull back and drop a Hunger of Hadar right down here. Sounds good. And now let's fire our offhand crossbow on the mage right there. Not gonna activate Luck of the Far Realms here. but we will try and break the line of sight. So the enemies from here can target my character. And turn. Gale, why don't you cast haste on yourself, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. Cast haste on yourself. Then fire your level 5 magic missile. 2 shots will go into this guy. 1 into this guy. 1 into this guy. Oh, that one is too far. And the remainder, I guess, will go into the mage. And the reason I'm doing it is I'm trying to get some more radiant orbs on these melee sentries. But there we go. Did decent amount of damage there, and now this Herald is kind of hurting. So Karlach will be able to take her out on her turn. And turn.
I am Lady Shah's instrument.
Viconia
You cannot win.
is running into the Hunger of Hadar. Very good. And looks like her Sanctuary ended as well, right?
Ready for another round?
Actually, one thing I need to do that I haven't looked up is see what she's got. So she's got this Radiant Retort, which does damage, returns the radiant damage if you hit her with that. She's got the Sanctuary of Loss action, shields them from attacks, and Heart Wrench can target with a Psychic Barrage, dealing 10 to 120 damage on a character that's heart form mapped. Alright, so I guess we're gonna try and avoid that. Up here, this Air Myrmidon's gonna drop the Raging Vortex right over here, which silences Viconia, and it should prevent her from casting that Sanctuary of Loss. This Myrmidon's gonna do the same on this side. We'll have an aura of extra damage and also silence. Alright, and back up this away. And turn. And turn. Us is gonna try and oh. I guess Viconia dropped her Sanctuary. Alright, that actually works pretty good. Use your Synaptic Discharge on this mage there. Us. Oh, I guess Viconia was able to cast Sanctuary of Loss. And my character is just gonna counterspell her here. Alright, good deal. And turn. Karlach's gonna Frenzy. She's gonna throw her Returning Pike at the mage to try and finish her off. Success. And now she's gonna start throwing Narilna. Oh, she's got the Sanctuary. Never mind. Well, it's quite alright. Alright, Karlach, just continue targeting some of these enemies on our flanks, like I was saying. Here's the second enemy down. Action Surge to recover actions. And continue throwing the pike. Going into one of the Sharrans there. On the second flank. Kills that one. And now Frenzied Throw to prone that last enemy. Alright, really good. And you can kind of hang out here, Karlach. You can tank some attacks. We got a Crusader dashing in and casting Overwhelming Grief. Call of the Dark Lady. What does that do? Yeah, this is do have a spell. Alright, yeah, I think I'll just counterspell this using a level 4 spell slot. It's not really that nasty of a spell, but I don't want to be affected by it. There we go. Got some more Sharrans dashing in. Going to the flanks. Got one of the mages casting darkness, and his concentration broke when he took the damage from the raging vortex. One of the melee enemies on the flank missed his attack. Very good. We got another Crusader jumping in or running in. And we got some more Sharrans from the back who's gonna be dashing in. Getting damaged. Very good. And some more mages doing attacks on Karlach. But like I said, should be able to easily tank him. Another mage tried to cast Bone Chill on Karlach, but missed, and now they're back in the Hunger of Hadar Raging Vortex. And this lady still has her sanctuary, huh? Alright.
What should I do?
Shadowheart, tag that enemy. Very good. Click heals. Run over this way.
Got to press on.
And fire your sunbeam. But I think we're gonna try and not hit Viconia, just because she's got that radiant retort. Yeah, I think that's good. Should be able to hit some of the mages there. Well, let's adjust a little bit. And there we go. I'm gonna try and hit both of the mages. And there we go. Sanctuary of Loss. Tank an attack of opportunity. Run up this way. And see if you can tag that Crusader. She can, and end turn.
Important is ever easy.
Gale.
It's but a word away.
What do I want you to do? Magic missiles. I think you're gonna fire off your magic missile from your necklace. All of them going into this Crusader. Did some decent damage. Now there is 10 radiant orbs on him. Then let's fire another magic missile, a level 4 one. And I think all of them will go into that mage. Gonna try and kill her off. Not quite there, but close enough. End turn. My character is gonna throw a void bulb. Come on. Why can't I throw it? Path is interrupted. Oh, there we go. And we'll try... Oh, I think there is darkness there. That's what it is. Gonna throw it in here and try to pull all of the enemies to the center. Alright, worked fairly well. And now we're gonna finish off that mage.
Let's get this over with.
Very good. And now back up again. And turn. And it looks like Viconia wasn't able to move at all, which is pretty darn good. This Myrmidon's gonna teleport next to the Crusader on our flank and hit him with electrified flail and hopefully stuns him. Yes, sir. All right, excellent. And turn.
It's hot in here.
Karlach's gonna grab this person and throw them into another person. If we can. Oh no. I think that darkness aura is messing it up for me. Anyways, let's try to get a better vantage point and throw the returning pike, I guess, into one of the enemies that we can see. Alright, let's go for this guy first. Then take out that one. And continue throwing. Let's back up a little bit here. No, path is interrupted. That darkness is screwing up with my targeting. Anyways, just attack that Justiciar then. Try to kill them off or really damage them. And another frenzied throw. Very good. And turn. Us is gonna fire off a synaptic discharge on the Justiciar and kills them off. And now it can tank some attacks right here. And turn. This particular Myrmidon is gonna teleport next to this enemy right here. Looks like a novice, and hit him with electrified flail as well. Didn't stun him, but did some pretty good damage. And turn. Got more enemies dashing into the Hunger of Hadar. And then Shadow stepping out of it. And there is Viconia. Or is it a mage? No, it's a mage. She casts Darkness. We're gonna counterspell her with a level 3 spell slot from Gale. Very good. Who's next? This Crusader is walking out and try to attack us. And then cast that Overwhelming Grief again. And once again, my character is gonna counterspell it. Alright, good deal. Got another mage, shadow stabbing, and now cast Darkness, which is kinda annoying. And once again, the concentration broke because of the Raging Vortex. Very good. A whole bunch of Sharrans is still trapped in the Hunger of Hadar. Works out great for me.
Shah's will shall be done. Her foes shall perish.
Alright, you Sharran peoples, you.
My faith will protect me.
Shadowheart, click heals. Run this away. And try to break the concentration of the enemy with the Darkness. Didn't work there, but it's quite alright. Now,
allow me to demonstrate.
Gale, run out of Darkness and fire off your level 2 magic missile. All of the darts going into this gloom mask that's concentrating on darkness. Once again, Viconia broke or cast Sanctuary of Loss on this person. Alright.
Can't give up.
Shadowheart, move around this away. Kills off that particular novice, I think. Yep. And tag the Crusader. Tanks attack of opportunity, and now drop this flame strike on all of these enemies right here. And kills off some more novices. Very good. Alright, and turn.
So much for peace.
My character... What do I want to do? 23 health on that mage. So I think I'm gonna target the mage, fire off all of the shots of Ray of Fire into her, or him. And then try to finish him off with an offhand crossbow shot. Yep. There we go. Very good. Killed them off. And now, once again, break line of sight and then turn.
Meet sorcery.
Gale, run back up onto the water here. And fire your level 2 magic missile at one of the enemies. Now, which one? Can't target that one. Yeah, I think we'll go into this Crusader here. I don't know what happened there. None of the attacks hit. Alright, fair enough. We still should be quite alright. I think we killed off most of the ads here. And turn. Just gotta contend with Viconia. Oh, and there is that hard form attack that can be trouble. This particular Myrmidon is gonna teleport next to the Crusader and hit him with Electrified Flail. Stuns him. Very good. And end turn. Karlak's gonna grab the Crusader and throw it into another enemy, I guess. Or actually pick up this guy and throw it on the Crusader. Alright, very good. And now start throwing your Narilna into Viconia. There is one. And now throw it again with your Frenzied Throw. Alright, doing some decent damage there, and do it again. The AoE is not working out, mainly because we've got these Raging Vortices that create silence, so you don't do any thunder damage in the silenced areas. And go ahead and end turn there, Karlak. Us. Attack this Novice for me. And end turn. This Myrmidon's gonna hit the other Novice with Electrified Flail. And we're not gonna react here. It's just continue doing damage. That's good enough. And end turn. Not gonna react here. Karlak can tank some of those lower level magics. That mage is running into the Hunger of Hadar. Very good. And that Gloom Mask is casting Darkness again, so Gale's gonna counterspell her. Like I said, Darkness is not really too dangerous, but it's annoying. No, we're not gonna react here. Oz can tank some attacks. But now Shadowheart kinda needs to run away from Viconia, I think. Or actually, Gale,
Unleash me.
fire off your level 1 magic missile going into Viconia. There we go. Killed her off. And now attack that mage. That's all the way back. Doing some pretty decent damage there. And end turn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
My character is gonna fire off an arrow of many targets going into one of the novices here. And let's do the executioner to make it a critical hit. And we killed off 2 of the enemies with that shot. And fire off our offhand crossbow at the mage. No, not gonna make it a critical. Still did pretty decent damage. And turn there. Shadowheart, go ahead and hit the mage with your Spirit Guardians. And then, I guess target the Crusader with your Guiding Bolt. And turn. The Myrmidon's gonna attack the Justiciar with his electrified flail. Missed, unfortunately, and now warp out of there. And turn. Karlach, continue throwing at the Crusader first.
That's it.
Kills him. And then at that mage over there. Then run up this way and continue throwing to take out the enemies that are here. Sentry will take out the novice first. And then throw 2 frenzied throws into the sentry, which should kill it off as well. Alright, so far so good. Just got 1 enemy left. And end turn. And turn. And turn. There we go. Gonna counterspell the darkness again. And now this gloom mask is in trouble. Does beckoning darkness and another counterspell, sure. Very good. There will be no mercy. Yeah.
Can't afford to
That's my line, lady.
I have to find my parents.
There we have it.
Must be close.
Pretty easy fight if you prepare for it. So these vortices will damage my characters as well if we go in there. So we'll just go this way. And I think I'll loot all of the enemies after we meet Shadowheart's parents. Here we got a dormitory with another character. Nocturne. Let's talk.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Gonna say nothing.
Shar condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shar.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shar.
You don't, Perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
Okie dokie. And actually, if you ever give the noble stock to Shadowheart, she remembers this friend. But we gave it to the dwarf lady person. Alright, let's turn, Nocturne.
Greetings. Do you seek to trade?
Yeah,
As
let's
Shadowheart's
trade.
friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
That's what I really meant to say. Alright, Battle Mage, Elixir, yes, I'll take that. Potions of Superior Healing, very good. Yeah, I don't think I need anything here. Some of these Potions of Supreme Healing I'll take, though. And in return, you can take a whole bunch of these junk rings that I got that are just good as vendor trash, and some of these necklaces as well that we looted from the bank. All of these books and scrolls, the black diamond, why not? Silver goblet, silver ingots, and gold ingots as well. Some of the gemstones, and the rest I'll take in gold. There we go. Fair enough.
Be sure to get everything you need.
Anywho, let's continue on. There we go. The vortices have stopped, so eventually I'm gonna loot all of the enemies here. Let's read the stone inscription. Treasure in light, lost in dark. Let's take the black diamonds.
After I moved something on the altar.
And now we're gonna lockpick this door.
Couple turns should do it.
Pretty high check, but we're gonna get guidance from Shadowheart, and hopefully it's gonna be enough. Nope. You can kind of tell from the sounds. Use another thief's tool. Failure again. There is that whooshing sound when it fails. And we're gonna keep trying. Alright. Not great, not great. That one is a success. Finally. Took several tries, but we were able to get through there. And I think there is some sort of puzzle there, but I don't really bother. Captives of Shar. Hollow leaves. We're being held right over there.
I see my parents.
Alright, let's go.
What's been done to them?
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jan. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them.
You're a monster, not a goddess.
I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
Talk to your mother and father. See what they wish.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was. And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
But I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
I'm just gonna say, you should end their suffering. And yours.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Selûne's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
I'm gonna remain silent. Oh, I think there is actually a cutscene going on. Yeah, we're gonna remain silent here.
They bring Seluna's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need. My parents are watching over me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here.
Gladly.
I don't know where home is anymore. But it's not here.
Alright. And now Shadowheart's got something to say.
My parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
Alright, fair enough. And to the back here, there is a Mirror of Loss that I don't think I'm gonna be interacting with. It's kinda... You spend an ability point for a chance to get 2 ability points, but it's kinda easier to do if you can save scum. And obviously in honor mode it's not impossible to do, but really tedious to do. Anywho, up here I'm gonna
open up,
see what Viconia has. And now also let's try talk with the dead on her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Has Shar rewarded your sacrifice?
She will. She must.
How did you come to be here?
Lady Shar's command. Waterdeep. Deception. Slaughter.
What is this place?
Lady Shar's sacred grotto.
Where are you from?
Menzo Paranzan. Underdark.
And the last question, who are you?
Iconia. Devere.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright. Let's equip this shield. It's quite better. But let's see. What's this reflective shell? Oh, that's actually pretty good. But actually I think we're gonna give this to Shadowheart. And these priestess robes, I don't think any of my characters will need them, and neither will we use her mace. There we go. I think that's pretty good.
No one's stopped me yet.
Alrighty. And I think I'm gonna loot the rest of the enemies off screen, because I don't think they got any interesting stuff on them. I think it's just, yeah, regular items. So I'll do that off screen to save some time. On the next episode, perhaps we'll go and confront Cassador for Astarion's quest. Or what other quest we got going? Gale's quest. Maybe we'll do that one, because it's a little bit easier. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. Anyways, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon.